who's standing then? Let's name names.
Name names.
We've got Abdul Malik. He's going to go either independent or Lib Dem.
Malik.
The only thing I know about him is he parks his car everywhere. He's a law unto himself, so I don't know whether he'd be...
I think Malik is like the mayor anyway. He's got his fingers in so many pies. I'm assuming it's the same Malik that owns every
rich man,
Malik store.
East Bristol. This is like an East Bristol conversation.
Yeah, it is East Bristol, but there's a lot of Malik stuff in East Bristol.
Yeah,
you know. But yeah, he's got a lot of fingers. He's I think he's sort of mayor anyway, just without the gold chain.
He's
like,
mayor material. They've all got a lot of fingers and a lot of pies. George Ferguson, he's got a lot of fingers and a lot of pies. Red trousers, Roger Red trousers.
He's the one. He's based in South, isn't he, or is he up here?
He's got a tobacco factory. He's got a lot of. He was going to build stuff at the chocolate factory in Easton. He's got a lot of other whistles and flutes and that. And I don't know. I've seen him a couple of times, and he's like breezed past me like he's the bloody King of Siam or something like that. I don't get a good feeling off him.
The only thing with him is if he gets voted in, he'll be thinking, "Oh, I represent the people of Bristol," and it's like it's all part of that arty-farty part of the community. You know, that part of Bristol that a lot of people think, "Oh, well, this is Bristol," you know. That's not Bristol. You are the minority in this city, like, and that wouldn't. If he got voted in, he'd be like, "Yeah, we're all liberal, sort of." Nah, F off.
Let the player play. Like, let's get rid of like building regulations and things like that. And like, sometimes building regulations are good. When your neighbour puts up an extension, that means that you don't get any sunlight in the summer. I quite like building regulations.
Yeah,
to be able to
George.
say,
George, back off.
No shortcuts, Ferguson.
So
keep your bloody extension out of my sunlight in the summer, eh? My dahlias need to grow.
Keep your laws off my garden.
That's it. Yeah. And if your cat comes on my property again, I'll shoot it with an air rifle.
Who else we got then on the candidates?
We got I don't even know who these people are. Tory leader Peter Abraham. Never
Pete.
heard of him.
Oh, good old Pete, is it?
Former Labour City Councillor Kevin Blake. Never heard of him.
Blakey. He's on the bus, isn't he?
I'll get you, butler. And Marvin Rees, who failed to be selected as the Labour candidate to fight Bristol West at the last general election. Never heard of him.
No, I haven't heard of him.
And then there's Stephen Gorgeous Williams MP.
Hello, I'm Stephen Williams.
I'm the friendly face of the Liberal Democrats.
Who else is up for mayor?
There was all them lot that I mentioned. I hate to use the word no marks, but like they're sort of in their own circles. I'm sure they're well respected and well known. And then Craig Clark, who led the storming of a hearing at Bristol County Court to evict Occupy protesters from College Green. He declared his intention to stand in January, but I heard it cost £500 to stand.
That Clark?
Yeah. Well, we're recording this on a Sunday, innit? And the day after.
He got nicked the other day.
He got nicked. We
was out in town the other day because it was a Save the NHS demo.
Yeah.
And
we'll do our bit, innit?
So we seen Reg anyway off the bill. That was nice. And then we also seen Craig Clark.
Craig Clark.
Sitting there smoking weed, and there was a police everywhere.
It was, they
College Green,
overran, wouldn't they?
And the police came over and said, someone's smoking weed over here, we need to search you. And he went, "No, you shall not pass. You're not searching me.
I know my rights."
And he got nicked, but, smoking weed.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something for his mayoral thing. Maybe he's thinking, this will look good.
Can it? Good ad campaign.
This is good for the youth. This is good for the youth vote.